Everybody ready? Wait a minute. Do y'all hear that in the background, Mike?
Necessary to sustain or protect life, this regular council meeting is being held electronically in accordance with the governor's executive order number 2020-15, which temporarily suspends the requirement set forth in the Open Meetings Act that a meeting of a public body be held in a physical place available to the public, or the requirement of the physical presence of one or more members of a public body. Members of the public wishing to participate in this meeting may do so by dialing into the meeting or utilizing the Join Zoom meeting app. If dialing into this meeting, call 1-312-626-6799 or 646-558-8656, and when prompted, enter the meeting ID number 160-872-257 and the pound sign. If using the Join Zoom meeting app, the meeting ID number is the same, 160-872-257. No password is necessary. To participate by email, individuals can submit their questions and comments to publiccomment@romulusgov.com prior to the public comment section of the meeting. All citizens will be given an opportunity for their comments to be heard and or read during the public comment period of the meeting using the raise hand method. The council meeting agenda is available on the city website at www.romulusgov.com. At this time, we will have roll call. Councilwoman Abdo.
Here.
Councilman Barden.
Here.
Councilwoman Roscoe. Councilwoman Talley.
Here.
Councilman Wadsworth.
Here.
Councilwoman Webb.
Here.
And Councilwoman Williams.
Here.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Right, thank you.
At this time, we will read the agenda. Number 1, agenda. Number 2, minutes. Number 3, petitioners. Number 4, chairperson's report. Number 5, mayor's report.
You are muted.
6, clerk's report.
You are
7,
unmuted.
treasurer's report. 8, public comment. 9, unfinished business. 10, new business. 11, warrant. 12, communication. And number 13 is adjournment. And a motion would be in order to accept the regular council meeting agenda as presented. Councilwoman Webb.
I make a motion that we accept the agenda as presented.
Councilwoman Abdo.
Support.
Been motioned by Councilman Webb, supported by Ms. Abdo, for approval of the minutes of the agenda as presented. Ms. Webb,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Talley,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Williams.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Number 2, for approval are the minutes from the regular meeting held on March 23rd, 2020. Councilman Wadsworth.
Mr. Chairman, I will move that that we approve the meeting, that we approve the minutes of the meeting of March 23rd, 2020.
Councilwoman Abdo.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Abdo, for approval of the minutes of the meeting held on March the 23rd, 2020. Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Talley,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Webb.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
There are no petitioners for this meeting. Number 4 is the chairperson's report.
You are muted.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Clerk, at this time, the chair is going to recognize Mr. Wadsworth, Councilman Wadsworth.
Thank you, Mr. Barton. I'd like to reschedule the no-fee permit garage door sale that was supposed to be held in the middle of May because of what's going on in the world right now, and I'd like to reschedule it for the weekend of June the 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th, with a rain-out week the following weekend, the 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Mr. Chair, Councilwoman Abdo.
I support that.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Abdo, for Councilman Wadsworth's request for change. Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Talley, Ms. Talley, Ms. Webb,
Yes.
Ms. Williams.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. That concludes the chairperson's report.
Next, a motion will be in order to accept the chairperson's report. Councilwoman Roscoe.
I'll make a motion to accept the chairperson's report.
I need a second. Councilwoman Talley.
Support.
I second that motion. Councilwoman Talley.
Okay, it's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Talley, for approval of the chairperson's report. Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Talley,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Webb,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. Thank you.
Next on the agenda is the mayor's report.
Good evening, City Council, Treasurer, Clerk, and our listening audience. I just have one action item that's necessary tonight. That is a recommendation from Roberto Scappaticci, our DPW Director, and also Steve Hitchcock, our Legal Counsel. The request is to concur with administration and adopt the attached resolution to authorize and designate Roberto Scappaticci, Kathy Hood, and OHM engineers Robert Maynard and Richard Hopgood to obtain permit approval from MDOT Utilities, Roadways, and right-of-way work with the Michigan Department of Transportation.
resolution for permit authorization destination.
Councilman Wadsworth.
Mr. Chairman, and I will support that.
It's been motioned by Mr. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wadsworth for MDOT's resolution for permit authorized destination. Any discussion? No discussion? Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Ms. Wells?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. That concludes my report.
Thank you.
Number 6 is the clerk's report. 6A, for second reading and final adoption is Budget Amendment 19/20-17 to cover costs of the city's code required repairs and rehab of firehouse located at 35255 Goddard. The budget amendment was introduced at the regular council meeting held on March 23rd, 2020. Councilwoman Roscoe.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion for second reading, final adoption of budget amendment 19/20-17, as read by the.
Councilwoman Williams.
I would like to support that motion.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Williams for second reading, final adoption of budget amendment 19/20-17. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Webb,
Yes.
Ms. Tally,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
6B, this is a request for city council to concur with the recommendation from the city treasurer for approval to implement the PAVE program as described in the notice of intent from the Wayne County Treasurer's Office. Councilwoman Webb.
To the chair, if I may, I'd like to make that motion to concur with the recommendation from the city treasurer for approval to implement the PAVE program as described in attached notice of intent from the Wayne County Treasurer's Office.
Councilwoman Roscoe.
I support that motion.
Been motioned by Ms. Webb, supported by Ms. Roscoe. That's for a request for approval of PAVE program. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, Ms. Webb,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Tally,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. That concludes the clerk's report. Number 7 is the treasurer's report.
Good evening, City Treasurer. Thank you for the approval of the report, and I have nothing else to report under my agenda.
Number 8 is public comment. All individuals wishing to speak during this section of the agenda may do so by using the raise hand method, which is as follows. If you join the meeting by calling in, just press *9 from your phone to raise your hand. If you join the meeting using the Zoom meeting app, click on the icon labeled then click have public comment. It looks like we do have one. We do have one person that is called in, that's raised their hand. Also, we do not have anyone who has submitted an email, with questions or comments. So at this time, we will call upon the caller with the last four digits, 1953. Caller.
Good evening, City.
I'm sorry,
This
please.
is Tony. Tony Heinberger.
Okay.
Quick question. Is there any way, since we use the email system for sending out water bills, letting the people send out an email, letting them know about no bulk pickups and yard waste not being picked up at this time? Because not everybody is seeing Channel 12 and knowing that information.
Okay. Mr. Heinberger, your comments and questions have been noted.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, any other comments?
this is Leroy Burcroft. We can look into that. We have an email blast that we've used for some electronic email. We'll try to get it out in that, as well as other methods where we have an email listing and see if we can get the information out. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mayor. No more comments?
It doesn't look like we have any more requests, to speak from those participating in the meeting.
Okay,
There are no
yep.
email requests.
Okay, Madam Clerk, we'll close that part out.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Number 9 is unfinished business. Number 10 is new business. Number 11 for approval is warrant 20-7 for checks presented in.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes,
Yes,
Mr. Walker.
Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes, I wanted to talk under unfinished business. Just a quick, for the public, the Romulus Animal Shelter Bowl-a-thon that was scheduled for the 8th of May at the Romulus Lanes, of course, has been canceled, but I'd like to thank all the 75 people that did this year that signed up to bowl, and we'll see you in the next May at Romulus Lanes. It'll be on the 7th of May of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wadsworth.
Number 11 for approval is the warrant 20-7.
Mr. Chair, this is Ms. Abdo. I'd like to make a motion, we pay warrant 20-7 in the following amount, $808,949.20.
Councilwoman Webb.
I support that.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Webb, to pay warrant number 20-7 for $808,949.20. Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Webb,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Talley,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Warrant number 20-7 will be paid.
Number 12 is communication. Councilwoman Talley.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Chair, Councilwoman Teen Carter, just want to put out there to the public the importance of the census. We're trying to hit a deadline on April 30th, and it is a requirement by the Constitution. If you don't submit, you will probably see somebody on your doorstep. So I want to put that out there to really urge people to complete their census information. And if you know somebody who needs help or needs to know somebody who hasn't, please spread the word that this is a very important thing for us. It's only every 10 years, and these are monies that go back into our community. I think the report we received today, we're at 54% as Romulus, having the census complete. And just want to stress the importance of completing that census for money for our community. Thank you.
Councilwoman Williams.
Hi, yes, I would just like to, remind the, general public that Forgotten Harvest will be at the Romulus High School tomorrow from 2 p.m., starting at 2 p.m. And all you need to do is give your name and your zip code, pull up in your car, and they will load your car with, the food that they're, distributing tomorrow. All residents are welcome.
Is there any
Madam
more
Clerk?
communication? Yes.
Yes. Madam Clerk, I got a call from, Rose from Helping Hands, and they need, some food and, things down there at Helping Hands, particularly food, box food and cans for Helping Hands. That's all I have.
Is there any more communication? If there are none, number 13 is adjournment. Councilwoman Roscoe.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Support.
Then motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wadsworth for adjournment. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. We are adjourned. Thank you.